Hey guys, so this video is completely spur of the moment. I have no notes on this. I literally came back from class maybe like 20 minutes ago. It is literally 9:11 in the morning. Actually, I don't know if you'll even be able to take my word for it. It's 9:11 in the morning. And I have an 8 a.m. So you're probably like, Katie, how are you already back from class? Well, I will tell you. So I have class usually from 8 to 9:20 in the morning on this particular day. And today my professor only lectured us for 15 minutes. I'm going to tell you why. So today my professor walked into the classroom. Usually he writes down an outline on the board of what we're going to talk about, and throughout the lecture he'll cross off each thing as we go through it. And today all he did was write A plus A minus, B plus B minus, C, and so on, and D and F. And he wrote down numbers next to each one, so you can assume that the numbers represent how many people got each grade. And let me just say, there were 2 A pluses, 2 A's, 5 A minuses, and then it was like 4, 6, 4, and the numbers increased as the grades got worse, and there were 21 D's and 18 F's. There are only probably less than 100 people in the class, so literally almost 50% of the class got D's or F's. And my professor was pissed off. So that was fun. So as you can tell, this class didn't go very well today. He only talked to us for 15 minutes. We didn't even talk about any more content for the course. He literally lectured us for 15 minutes about why we suck. The reason this video is about a sure way to piss off your professor is how midterm approaches go. So what happened really that caused this issue was someone with obviously good intentions created a Google Doc so that we could collaborate on ideas and answers for the midterm. The reason being is that our professor provided a study guide that had everything that could possibly be on the exam. So there were no surprises. He gave us a study guide of terms, short answer, and there's a jet. Again, why are you... it's too early. You usually come around at like 1.
Shit. Oh, Kevin texted me. Too bad. And now you answer me for like a day.
Okay, so as I was saying... Okay, actually, I don't remember what I was saying. So... Dang it. Oh, I was talking about collaborating, right? What? Studying? So as I said, I think someone created a Google Doc so that we could provide things. Oh, study guide, that's what we were, okay. We're good. So Professor provided a study guide and it had terms, short answer questions, and essay questions. So of the like 10 terms he put on the study guide, he picked 4. And of the 5 short answers, he picked 2. And then of the 3 essays, he picked 1. So literally there was no way you could be surprised that it was on the exam. And I think that was actually a problem. Because with this Google Doc that one of the students created for us to collaborate on, you know, all these ideas get thrown out there. Some of them are wrong. Some of them are like being mixed up with other things. Terms are being used incorrectly. Information that didn't come from lecture or the readings was included into this study thing. And unfortunately, people who didn't go to class, it is an 8 a.m., so I understand that there are a lot of people who don't go to lecture, and he doesn't provide like slides or anything. All he does is talk for an hour and a half. There's no podcast or anything either. So if you miss lecture, then oh well. And so a lot of people who don't go to class, I'm sure, looked at that Google Doc, got all the answers from that, and then were like, hey, I'm set. Problem is, though, on the exam, these words that people were providing on the Google Doc were being repeated verbatim on these exams. And unfortunately, since they weren't always correct, it's going to, you know, mark up red flags. If they were completely accurate, I feel like it wouldn't be as obvious, but since some people provided inaccurate information that was supposedly the answers, people got screwed over. But quite frankly, if you didn't know the material anyway, I don't really feel bad for you. So one way to surely piss off your professor is to not do your own work. And the thing is that sounds dumb, right? Well, honestly, Google Docs, like as a collaborative effort, sound like a great idea, but as far as exams go, like you need to know your material, especially if it's things like this. It's not, you know, multiple choice. It's not, I mean, you are writing out your thoughts. Even, I mean, it's just, you have to know it. It's, I don't know what I'm saying. Seriously, my professor was so mad though. He chewed us out a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. He was definitely mad. So he talked to us for 15 minutes. Basically, he's saying pretty much what I'm saying, about how you should take credit for your own work. You know, all the information that you needed to know for the exam was there. If you had any questions, you should have gone to him rather than consult this other document. And although it was created with good intentions, it clearly isn't going to work out well for people who actually really studied, for people who really, you know their stuff. To give that information out, it's like giving other people credit for things that they didn't do. It was all your thinking, it was all your analysis, and it's just not a good idea, because you don't really get anything out of it either, especially since some other people's things that they wrote on there, I was just like, that is wrong. That is straight up wrong. So I was just like, nope, no thank you. And he went over the exam, like all of the questions on it, and it was like very straightforward, and it was really difficult to sit there, to be honest, because he was not happy with us. And so what did I get on the exam? I actually got an 80%, which I feel like is a little not fair. One of them, like, I missed 12 points on one of the answers just because so I missed a lecture, or I missed a week of lecture. So I sent out an email to all the other students in my class, and then I asked if I could have notes, and I got them. But the thing is, I wasn't there to write down the things that he writes on the board, so I got like lecture recordings, so I had to take notes by what I was hearing. So I guess my answer wasn't like, I didn't use like the correct terms for half of it, even though looking at my answer, I feel like I did. But I'm not going to question it, because I'm like, you know what, he was mad, and he said he wouldn't alter anyone's grades anyway, so I don't mind, it's okay. But still, I mean, the fact that people got, like, half the class got D's and F's, like, that's crazy. Seriously, guys, if someone creates a Google Doc, I know it's very tempting, and you can go ahead and check it out, but do not use other people's words verbatim. Just don't do it. Don't do it. There's nothing good that will result from that. That's all I have to say today. I just wanted to give you guys like a real world college experience. Like, this literally happened this morning. So, learn from other people's mistakes as well as your own. So, that's it for today. I hope this was like, I don't know, here's like some cool college insights. No? Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.